That motherfucker is still alive, isn't he? I wish he would die so I could thank him.
That's true, man. There's some people out here who are freaking evil.
Really gonna perpetrate, cause this 38 will be designated for all those that hate it like just man I'm contemplating. Your moves you lose, now your hot you gave me. New moves, more dudes, now the top you made me. Same rules, new crews, now the club.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. And if you're not already with the LFR family, I'm going to need for you to hit that subscribe button right there, Jack. Go on, hit that thing. Hit that thing. Ooh, gotta say that to get ready for the video. Hit that thing. Gets me ready, gets me energized. You used to say it too. Go in your bathroom one day and just say, hit that thing. And if your wife or your husband look at you like you got some, like you lost your mind, it's okay. We all lose our mind around this time of our, you know what I mean? Y'all know. Stop forgetting stuff that we know where it is, but we just, oh my gracious. Where in the world did I put my hat? Where I put? Oh, it's up here the whole time. That's how we be. All right, we about to check out some George Carlin. The name of this joint is called Again, Death and Dying. I'm thinking it's called Death and Dying, but it says Again. Okay, so shout out to the GOAT, R.I.P. George Carlin. Let's get it in.
Yes, you're all going to die. Didn't mean to remind you of it, but it is on your schedule.
It is on your schedule.
Yes, probably won't happen when you want. Usually comes along when you're not expecting. Generally, you have your stamp collection out, you know. Now? No. Just want a little time to put away your hinges, you know. No. There's a time to die, and it's okay, you know. It's really okay. Nobody wants to die. Nobody. Well, you know, most people don't want to die. Nobody wants to die. Boy, if you think being sick is no fun. Die.
You know what's wild, man? The way he plays a crowd, it's almost like he's giving a TED Talk speech or something like that. Because he's not going punchline for punchline. Yeah, I went into the bar the other day and blah, blah, blah. And then this happened. And then you wait for an applause. No, he just talks. He gives, okay, let me shut up. Let's go.
It's really a pain in the ass. Nobody wants to die. People don't mind being dead. Being dead is great. But getting dead.
What? Being dead is great.
Nobody wants to
Getting
get dead.
dead.
So I hope I don't die. I wonder how often we think that, you know? It's just under the surface, isn't it? You go out for the day, going out of your house. You say, I hope I don't die. It would really spoil the circus if I were to die. Geez, I hope I don't die. Comedians don't want to die. It's only a metaphor, but it's so true of all of us. We don't want to die out there. A comic's going to die. I don't want to die. Geez, I was dying out there. I was dying. It was death out there. And it was like a morgue. Oh, I don't want to die. Of course, if the comedian doesn't die, you know, if he succeeds, if he makes you laugh, then he can say, I killed him. I killed him.
That is true.
So it's either me or you know. Just like on the freeway. Yeah, dying shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be that bad. We're all going to do it. It's one of the few fair things in life. Everybody catches it once.
Yeah.
And dying should be fun. There should be some sort of a look ahead. I mean, after all, when you die, you're going to find out where you go. Haven't we been wondering about that a long time? Where the hell do we go? Isn't that the biggest thing we have to wonder about? Where the hell do you go? I don't know. Joe thinks he knows. I know Joe thinks he knows, but Joe don't know. Where do we go? Nobody knows. Well, I think sometimes you go where you think you're going to go. Whatever you think you're going to do, that's where you're probably going to go. If you keep saying you're going to go somewhere, chances are you might go there. You ever hear those guys say, I'm going to hell, don't pray for me.
Yeah.
Don't pray for me, I'm going to hell. He is.
He is going to hell. When he say, don't pray for me, I already know I'm going to hell. But you know what, though? Even if that's the case, I mean, seriously, because most people are here just to be a servant to people, a servant to God while they're here. Oh, no, let me help you. Let me get the door. No, let me, you need something? I got you. Material stuff, what's that? God, go to church for what? I'm just here to be a good person. I'm going to do my job, and when I go, I go. I'm not thinking about that until I get there. Like when you're in high school, you're not going to be worrying about going to work the next day because you're not there yet. You haven't gotten to that level of your life yet. You know what I mean? Same thing with death. I'm not thinking about, oh man, once I get to heaven, I'm gonna see if I can find Tupac and let him know that I always was Team Biggie. I don't know.
You go where you want to go. I think when you die, your soul goes to a garage in Buffalo.
A garage in Buffalo.
When Monty Hall dies, he'll go behind door number 4. That's it. Where you want to go. No, nobody wants to die. And you know, part of the reason we don't want to die is because of that goddamn funeral. We've seen it. We know how bad news it is. That funeral is no fun. Man, if I don't like other people's funerals, I know I'm not going to like my own. There's no way I can get behind my own funeral. I'm going to be lying there in a casket. They're going to put me in the box. Going to put me in a convertible with the top down. You know that's embarrassing, lying there. And everybody's looking at you. You're dead. And they're looking. You're just lying there still. People coming over going. They don't know that you're lying there with short pants on and no back in your jacket. Embarrassed.
Oh, that's hilarious. No back in your jacket? That's hilarious. You don't need a back in your jacket. Like the whole outfit could be just front. Like front pants. Like the back of them look like those pants that Prince used to wear. Where he used to show us what they called. Y'all know the name of them. Let me know the name. Chaps. Chaps. Not saying we're going to be buried in slack chaps. Like slacks that are chaps. But he had on chaps where you can see his ass. Okay.
And sometimes they'll come over, you know, some people, it depends on your religion and so forth, but they do come right over to the casket a lot of times and they'll go like this. And they're silent for a moment. And what they're doing while they're silent is they're subtracting their age from your age. So they get a rough estimate on what they have left. And they get up and they say, don't he look good? Don't he look good? You crazy? He's dead! I know, but he never looked that good. Oh, they say the nicest things about you. They say the nicest things when you die. Your popularity goes straight up when you die. They say the greatest things there are that can be said. They'll even make stuff up if they have to. Well, he was a real asshole, but he meant well, you know?
But he meant well.
He's a well-meaning asshole. Yes, you get so popular when you die. All the flowers you get, think of the flowers you get when you die. You get more flowers when you die than you got in your whole life. All your flowers arrive at once, too late.
Too late. Can't smell none of them.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, Bill is dead. Yeah, poor Bill. Poor Bill is dead, yeah. Poor Dave? Yeah, poor Dave is gone now. Ed? Yeah, poor Ed is gone. Dan? That motherfucker is still alive, isn't he? I wish he would die so I could like him.
That's true, man. There's some people out here who are freaking evil, have been evil since I've known them when we were kids, and are still alive and well. Like, how come you get to... I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, it don't matter whether or not we get it. It's all God's plan.
Reincarnation is another aspect of death, and a lot of people will tell you little tales about it. Reincarnation, coming back. A lot of folks are sure of it. They can come back. You come back as something, I don't know. Does it seem right to you that it would work? I mean, mathematically. It doesn't seem to work. Because originally on this earth, we only had, well, let's say 6 people. I know we had 2, but it's a controversial number. Let's say at one time there were only 6 of us, about. 6 people, 6 souls. And those 6 people died, and those souls went back to the staging area. And new people were born, and those 6 souls came back. We still only have 6 souls. Now we have 4 billion people claiming to have souls. Where are all these extra souls coming from? Someone is printing up souls. And it lowers their value. The more souls there are, the less they're worth.
I like how he tied that in. I like how he tied that in.
Well, somebody's got to think of this shit, you know.
That was the answer to me. Like, when I said I like how he tied that in, I'm thinking about how in the world did he come up with this? And he just said to me, well, somebody got to think of this sugar, honey, iced tea, you know? All right.
How about the perfect murder? I've thought sometimes about the perfect murder. You know what you do? You pick up one person by the ankles, and you beat another person to death with him.
That way that person killed
him. And they both die, and there's no murder weapon.
Oh, wow.
Of course, if you should be caught with this perfect murder in progress or even after the fact, if you should be caught, you might wind up in death row. Death row. Wow. That's more than just fun, ain't it? I mean, this cat's there. Death row, man. Oh, well, you got that one meal, but that's not much of a consolation, is it?
It's not.
You're going to get to order a meal. Big deal. Why don't you leave me alone? I'm not hungry, man. They give you that one last meal. I say you could have some fun with that last meal. I mean, if you work it right, they got to give you whatever you want. I mean, short of elephant steak, you know? They don't want to start on a new elephant just for one guy. But they got to give you pretty much what you want. That's part of the humanity of what they're going to do to you. Yeah, you could just order something, you know, like maybe, well, shit, you tell them you can't decide. That's it. I can't decide. I don't know. I don't know if I want steak or lobster, you know? I mean, I really love them both, and I honestly can't decide. Could they kill you? I don't think they could kill you if you honestly couldn't decide. Lie detector, truth serum, the man honestly doesn't know what he wants. We can't very well kill him. We can't drag him down the last mile screaming, I don't know what I want. You've got to give him a chance, and then well, man lives. Imagine if you worked it out and you kept it going 6 months. Man still alive, can't decide on meal. 3 years, 8 years, and then finally you're an honest person, so you tell them when you do figure it out, and you say, I've decided what I'd like. I think I'll have steak. Okay? How did you want that? Well, my feeling is if you're gonna die, you know, or if you know, hey, die big. Die big. Nobody wants to just pass away. You don't want to be a euphemism, do you? Nobody wants to pass away. You know, Arnie passed away. Oh, really? Yes. Well, I didn't know that. Well, that's the idea. On the other hand, Dave died. Oh, yes, I heard about Dave dying. That's true. I say die big. Give it a shot, man. Go out big.
Give it a shot? Jeez, George. Give it a shot? You don't want to give it a shot?
Say die big. Give it a shot, man. Go out big. It's your chance. Die big. Work in a few posthumous reflexes for your friends. Give them a show before you go. Entertain and uplift and instruct those you are leaving behind. When you die, give them a few posthumous reflexes. You know, the body does store electricity up. There's a certain storage of electricity, and even a dead body, a corpse, will occasionally go... And I say, if you have that potential after you're dead, use it properly. Pre-program. before you die, pre-programmed some posthumous reflexes that will be entertaining to those you've left behind.
What's posthumous reflexes? What does he say? What's that? Can somebody let me know, please, in the comments? I don't know, man. He's a smart guy. He's pretty much a professor. Some things I don't know, even if he wasn't a professor. It's some things I don't know. So if you can let me know that'd be awesome. Thanks, guys.
Some posthumous reflexes that will be entertaining to those you've left behind. Do something to capture their imagination. Roll over on the autopsy table. That's nice. Cross your legs, scratch your balls, do something. Now, the only reason that I even suggest that you have a choice about what you can do at the moment of death is a very little known and very little understood part of the death process called the 2-minute warning. Many people are not aware of it at all. The 2-minute warning, just as in football. 2 minutes before you die, you receive an audible warning. 2 minutes, get your shit together. The reason we don't know about it is because the only people who hear it die. And I don't think we'd believe someone anyway if he told us he received his 2-minute warning, would you? Some asshole on the bus? Hey, I just got my 2-minute warning. You'd think it was a coach out on the town.
Why you gotta be an asshole on the bus?
But no, the 2-minute warning does arrive. And I say use that time to entertain, to leave something behind. Do something with the 2 minutes. Hey, if nothing else, give a speech. Little 2-minute speech. We can all give a little 2-minute speech. Just pick some subject you're very fond of and talk about it for 2 minutes. I mean, tell them. It's your last chance to tell them anything. So tell them. Got 2 minutes. And I mean, wax eloquent. Rise. Bring it to the rafters. And then at the moment at the end, you say, if this is not the truth, may God strike me dead.
Hey, that's going out big. That's going out. I just received my new wallet from EKSTER, and the packaging was so nice, I figured it'd go perfectly with a glass of wine. And when you push this button, all your cards pop out. Dope. This must be the tracking device. Oh, where's my wallet? Where's my wallet? And with one single stroke of a button, you can find your wallet anywhere in the world, even couch cushions. If you want one, go to the link below. Big right there. If this is not the truth, may God. Oh my God. People would definitely be talking about that one for a long time. I know I would. I'd be like, man, did you see what this crazy ass did, man? He knew he was wrong, but then he said if it ain't the truth, he gonna test God, knowing good and well he was wrong the entire time. He was just doubting that God was gonna do it. Nah, he knew that God was gonna do it. Why? Because he got his 2-minute warning. And he gave his 2-minute speech, which was amazing. That was pretty cool. George Carlin has always been fun to check out on his channel. If you haven't seen our other reactions to George Carlin, you should go do just that. I mean, seriously, it is not because of me and my reactions to it, but because of the conversations that he started from his stand-up comedy, because he was that type of comic where he started real conversations by touching on real issues. And yeah, we appreciate George Carlin over here. So go check them joints out. If you love the reaction, feel free to hit the subscribe button and also follow the Patreon as well. We got some exclusive stuff over there, and you could be a part of the, letting us know what to check out over there. You know what I mean? If you're a Patreon. That's pretty much all I have. Thank you so much for clicking play. Love y'all. The more you give, the more you get. Put my time in, put my love in, put all of that out there, and I'll get a lot more.
Really wanna perpetrate, cause this 38 will be designated for all those that hate it like just man, I'm contemplating. Your moves you lose, now your heart you gave me. New moves, more dudes, now the top you made me. Same rules, new crews, now the